Hello and welcome back to Leading with Rakael. I'm Rakael Carr, a leadership strategist and a financial growth coach. Today, we're going to continue to talk about eagle leadership, and one of their traits is they are high flyers. They fly higher pretty much than any other bird in the air. What does that mean for leadership? Because obviously you can't go flying in the sky, right? It means to be a good problem solver. Here are my top 6 that I think about when it's time to solve a problem. My first one, if you've watched any of my videos, you probably know what I'm about to say. Take responsibility. When you are taking on a problem, when you're thinking about the problem, the very first step is to own it. Take full responsibility and accountability for the success or failure of the decision off the bat. Number 2 is get the facts. Not the opinions, not hearsay, get the facts. This is one of the areas that I feel goes neglected. There's always more. And you don't have to go and become exhausted with all the details. If you're going to make a decision, particularly a critical decision, as many facts as you possibly can so that you can make the best decision, because you own the outcome of that decision. Number 3 is evaluate the data. And this might seem pretty basic, but if you didn't get all the facts, you can't evaluate everything. So the two are tied together. You get all the data, you evaluate the data. When you evaluate the data, you're looking for risk points. Decide what risk you're willing to take with a decision. 4, this is one that probably should be number 1, but sometimes it doesn't pop up until you get through getting all the facts. Do what is right. But it's important to do what's right. Sometimes people just forget to do what's right. Their moral compass is just gone. Ethics out the door. When you're faced with making a decision, one of the decisions violates some ethics, violates some morals, violates your values, and you have the power to make the best decision, make the right decision and live with it. Own it. This is your legacy. This is who you are. This represents you. We all have been there where we may have compromised a time or two. Someone wants you to do something that you get that gut feeling. There's nothing really written that says this is wrong or right, but your gut is telling you that you shouldn't do it. Follow your gut. Sometimes the decision is made just because only one decision is the right thing to do. Number 5 is to include your team. As much as possible, when you have to make decisions, include your team. The reason why perk and added benefit to making decisions is when you get buy-in from your team if they are part of the decision-making process. You can more likely count on success because they were involved in making the decision. 2, it helps them to grow. It helps them to see how you process. It helps them to see how you've gathered all the facts. It also allows you to hear from different people and to gather information you might not have previously had by seeing it from many different lenses. It encourages your team to critically think as well, and it takes some of the pressure off of you. Lastly, before making a decision, is look at the big picture. Oftentimes, when we make decisions, we're operating in silos. So look to see how it impacts or affects those that are around you, those neighboring departments, the neighboring business. Take a step back from the decision, a little bit higher because you're a high flyer, and look at it from a more aerial view so that you can make the best decision. So that's my top 6. Number 1, take responsibility. Number 2, get all the facts. Number 3, evaluate the data and the risk. Number 4, do what is right. Always do what is right. Do what is right. Do what is right. Number 5, include your team. And number 6, look at the big picture. Thank you for leading with Rakael. And until next time, talk to you soon. And you know the drill. Like, subscribe, forward, tune back in.